Hello, here's a few exercises to help strengthen the muscles in the legs, the ankle, and also get that mobility in your ankle and in your feet. So you just need a couple of props, need a wall. We're going to lean back against a wall, grab a belt or a band. I've just got a dressing gown belt here. Either a ball, if you've got one, but a cushion will work just as well. So grab those props. You're going to lean back against the wall. Now you're not right back into it, so we don't want the bottom into it. So maybe let the bottom scoot forwards about a hand space behind you, but you can gauge what feels good for your body. And you're just going to lean the very top of the back against the wall, and just maybe, if you can, the head on the wall. Now, first of all, we're going to get a ball or a cushion, and it's going to go underneath your right knee. Your left leg is bent, your hands are on the floor to support you, but make sure you don't create any tension in the shoulders. And all you're going to do is press the back of the knee into that ball or that cushion, and by pressing the knee in, it's going to activate the muscles around the knee, but it's going to lift the foot so that you can see the foot. Now, while you can see the foot, can you flex that foot? Now, as you flex, try and have your big toes and little toes level so they're not rotating out or in. And then you release the ankle and then you just let that foot lower. We're going to go again. So it's a slow movement. The action of the back of the knee pressing into the ball or cushion is lifting the foot, and then you flex. And now you're working through your ankle joint, and then you're going to release it as you lower back down. And again. Now, as you check this, make sure the knee is in line with the foot. So we don't want to be rolling in or rolling out. We want to find that line and then release as you lower back down. And again, you're going to lift up and you're going to flex and then release and lower. Now, when you're ready to build up a little bit more strength, you're going to repeat that, lift up, push the knee into the ball, flex the foot. Now, can that leg hover away from the ball or cushion, keeping it straight? So now we're starting to build some strength in our quad muscles in the thighs, and then lower down and release. Let's go again. Press the knee, lift the foot, flex, and just see if you can hover now. Notice your core now is involved. So you're drawing the belly button in. Make sure there's no tension in your shoulders, and then you're going to release it. We're going to do two more. The knee presses in, the foot flexes, and then we let that leg hover, holding it there, and then we're going to release it. We're going to do that one more time. So the knee presses in, the foot flexes, and the leg hovers. How long can you let it hover for? Hold it, count in your head, and build this up gradually, bit by bit. When you feel ready, always listen to your body, and then lower down, and then you're going to release it. Now you're going to move the ball away, and we're going to do the other side. I'm just going to use the cushion so you can see what it's like using a cushion as a prop. So using the ball or you're using a cushion underneath your left knee, your right leg is bent, equal pressure each side of the pelvis, shoulders are relaxed, and we're pushing the back of the knee into the cushion or into that ball, and then the foot flexes. So again, first you make sure the big toe, little toe are level. We want knee tracking in line with that foot, and then release as you lower back down. And again, press the back of the knee into the cushion, and then flex your foot, and then release, and then lower back down. And again, pressing the knee, back of the knee in, and then flex that foot. Notice if you've got more mobility in one ankle than the other. And if you have got one side that it's not moving as much, then repeat, do double on that side. Flexing that foot and release, lower down. Let's start to build some strength in that thigh. Press the knee, lift, flex, and just see if you can take away the pressure from the ball or the cushion. And then release, good, as you lower down. And again, press the back of the knee into the cushion or ball, flex the foot. See if it can lift. Then you're going to lower all the way back down. Two more to go. So really get that awareness in your body. Notice if one side's weaker than the other, then build up that weaker side. We want to try and create symmetry the best we can in our body to help us move in our daily lives, and lower down and release. Now, I've just done 4. You can do as many reps as you want. Think of those slow, controlled movements. Move your ball or cushion. This time, grab your belt or band. Let's go back to the right foot. And we're just stretching it out. We let that leg hover and we flex the foot. Make sure that band is on securely, because now you're going to point and flex. So now we're getting more and more movement in the ankle joint. Flex and then point, and again flex and point. Now circle, maybe you can circle that ankle joint, but we're trying to keep the legs still. This is something you could do even just sitting in a chair. Try and get that movement, but always listen to your body. If you feel any pain, then try and make the movement smaller. Always work in a pain-free range, and then release. Let's try the other side. So it hovers. Make sure you're not creating tension in your shoulders as you do this. First, make sure the belt or band's on securely, then move through the ankle, flex and point. And again, flex and point. So it's, even though the toes are going along for the ride, the movement is from the ankle. And remember, the way your ankle moves predicts the way you walk and predicts everything in your body. Now, can you circle? You might feel some clunks and clicks, lots of bones in the ankle and the foot, and we're trying not to move the leg too much, and then we're reversing it. And this is about making this a daily habit. You'll get more mobility, you'll get more strength the more you do this. And then you're just going to let it lower, come back in. And from there, another one you can progress to is standing up. First of all, we need the wall for support. Got the feet parallel, equal pressure each foot. We're making sure there's no tension in that shoulder. And your outside leg, first you lift the heel, so the inside leg support you without the hip sticking out. And then you let your leg hover. So now you're balancing on one leg, have support. Maybe you want to face a wall with 2 hands. Maybe that's where you start. Maybe you go to 1 hand and then eventually to 2 hands. You might wobble about a bit, make sure you're safe, but know that all those muscles now are getting stronger and stronger. And then change over. So again, we're not sinking into the hip. We want to lengthen through the crown of the head. So maybe the heel is off the floor and that leg is supporting. Maybe it's the foot, hands for support, or take away the support and just hold it, just counting your head, build it up each time. And I hope that helps you move better and feel better. Well done.